Pope Francis, voice for the poor who transformed the Catholic Church, dies on Easter Monday. Pope Francis, a voice for the poor who overcame fierce resistance to reshape the Catholic Church, died on Easter Monday at the age of 88, the Vatican announced. The Pope passed away the morning after the holiest day in the Christian year, when the world's 1.4 billion Catholics celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Despite his poor health, Francis was seen a number of times in public at the Vatican during Holy Week, culminating in an Easter Sunday appearance where he delighted crowds at St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. The Pope's death was announced with deep sorrow by Cardinal Kevin Farrell, the Vatican Camerlengo, who said Francis died at 7:35 a.m. local time, 1:35 a.m. ET. Until a new pope is chosen, Farrell acts as the head of the Vatican. With immense gratitude for his example as a true disciple of the Lord Jesus, we commend the soul of Pope Francis to the infinite merciful love of the triune God, the statement said. The Vatican later said on Monday that the Pope died at his residence at Casa Santa Marta, a guest house at the Vatican where Francis had lived since his election in 2013. Francis suffered a severe health crisis earlier this year and was hospitalized for 5 weeks with double pneumonia. His doctor said later that the Pope was so critically ill, the staff considered stopping his treatment so he could die. But the Pope recovered from the worst illness and was discharged last month and was convalescing at the Vatican. The Vatican said as recently as last week that his health was improving. While he did not lead any major services during the holiday period, the Pope continued to hold engagements up to Easter Sunday when he met briefly with U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance. Francis gave the traditional Easter blessing from the balcony of St. Peter's, although an aide read out the Urbi et Orbi on his behalf. He also rode the Pope-mobile through the crowds gathered at the square, stopping several times to bless babies handed to him. His death will now open a debate about the future direction of the Catholic Church, with cardinals from across the globe expected to gather in Rome to mourn the pontiff and then elect his successor. What are your views concerning this significant leader and the direction of the Catholic Church? Let's hear in the comment section below.